Most of the time we're praying, God, get me out of this challenge. Get me out of this trouble at work. Get me out of this financial setback. And there's nothing wrong with that. But before you get out, you have to invite God in. Sometimes the miracle is not in getting out. It's in what God is going to do in the situation. And instead of just praying, God, get me out, why don't you start praying, God, come in to this hospital room while I take the treatment. Come into this trouble at work where the people aren't fair. Come into this anxiety that I'm dealing with. What's more powerful than God bringing you out is when God comes in and begins to change things. He comes in and gives you favor despite who's trying to push you down. He comes in and gives you strength that you can't explain. Grace to outlast what should stop you. There should be something we're involved in that's bigger than ourselves. And it's good to have personal goals and dreams, things we want to accomplish. But if you're only focused on yourself, you won't reach your highest potential. You were created to help someone else, to be a blessing, to lift the fallen, to encourage those that are down, to fight for those that can't fight for themselves. You need to have a cause that you're passionate about, some way that you can make the world a better place. It may be to volunteer at the women's shelter, to mentor those young men, to do repairs for the elderly neighbors. Maybe your cause is to support great organizations, to help build that children's home, to fund the ministry, to pay the single mom's rent. The cause may be to break the addiction so your children don't have to deal with it, or to come out of poverty and lack to set a new standard for your family. When you live cause-driven, you'll do things that you normally wouldn't do. You'll get up early. You'll make sacrifices. You'll show up when you had other things to do. You're committed to the cause. You don't wake up in the morning, think, I don't feel like going to work. I don't want to deal with these problems. Your attitude is, I'm on a mission. I have an assignment. It's not just about me. Somebody needs what I have. Somebody's counting on me. I'm going to be a positive force for good in my neighborhood, in my family, on my job. And the reason some people are not happy is they're ingrown. As long as you're only focused on you, you're not going to be fulfilled. Look around at how you can be a blessing. When you give your time, energy, resources to care for the hurting, to lift those that are disadvantaged, to help bring their dreams to pass, you will see God's favor in new ways. Are you waiting for God to bless you when God is waiting for you to be a blessing? The next level of your destiny is connected to helping someone else.
How do you keep your mind and your soul clean of the negativity that may come your way, no matter what your positive intention or how you want to serve people? How do you do that?
I had to come to the realization that not everybody's going to like you and not everybody's going to accept you, and that's okay. I go back to the scripture, you can't reach your destiny without people being against you. And even from a Christian point of view, we wouldn't have salvation if Judas had not betrayed Jesus. And so a betrayal was in Jesus' destiny to fulfill God's plan. So I think it's helped me to say, okay, there's a percentage that are not going to like you, not going to understand, and that's okay. Stay focused on your race. And so what I've been good at, and I encourage people often, is, man, tune out the negativity. Yeah. Run your race. I believe we only have so much emotional energy each day. Mm-hmm. It's not unlimited. And I think, even if I think of like this cup of water, if that's all emotional energy, man, how much am I spending for negativity, for unforgiveness, or for what that guy said, or that guy that cut me off in traffic, or the coworker that played politics and left me out? All that energy, that water that I'm giving to that's energy that I don't have for my dreams and my goals. And it helped me to realize that emotional energy is not unlimited. And so if I sit there thinking about what the critics said, or how can I pay them back, or I'm going to get even, man, I need that to come on the School of Greatness and be with you. I need that to love my kids. I need that to go work out this afternoon. So life is too short to waste any of our emotional energy on things that don't matter.